At histogram number 1, which I just put off the chart, we are going to talk about the mean, the mode, the median, and the standard deviation. Okay? Just by looking at them, we are not going to calculate. Okay? All right. Just by looking at these. And we already said they have symmetry, that all of these have symmetry. So looking at histogram number 1 at the top, what is the mean of histogram number 1? Say it again. 7. Okay. Jaden, that is really loud. It's been loud the whole time, but I thought you'd be done by now. So can you stop munching for a while? All right, so the mean, she said, is 7. What do you guys think of that? Is that good answer, not sure, or she's wrong? Tori's shaking her head. Either that or she was listening to music, I'm not sure. She thinks you're right. Okay, what does anybody else think? You think it's 6? The mean is 6. Why do you say 6? We're talking about this first one, right? Why do you think it's 6? You added up all the numbers and divided by... Y11. Yeah, Y11. So the mean, how do we find the mean? Hey, you weren't going to eat those.
Add and divide.
You add what? Okay, but do we know how many people scored 4 here? No. We don't know the height. There's nothing over here to tell us. So yes, all we know is we have some 4s. We know we have even more 5s, even more 6s. We have a lot of 7s. The same number scored 8 as scored 6, and we also have the same number scored 9 as 5 and 10 as 4. So we don't know how many of each score we have, okay? But just by looking at it, because it is symmetrical, right, you're adding the same. So this here plus this, 4 plus 10 is 14. 5 plus 9 is 14. 6 plus 8 is 14. And when you divide that by, yes, the two kind of sides, yes, your mean is going to be 7. So she was right. Give her a hand. Give her a hand. Okay. Now, if you look on the page before, we have some symmetry and my mean is 7, what else is 7? The median. Yes. The median is the middle. So right over here, we were talking about if you have symmetric histograms, the mean is equal to the median. And if it's unimodal, as it is here, no, that's not a dirty word. Unimodal. One mode. What's the mode of this histogram? 7, because that is the histogram bar that is the highest. So more people scored 7 on those quizzes than any other number. Now, standard deviation. We cannot tell an actual number for standard deviation here. However, as you look at histogram number 1, do you think it has the smallest standard deviation, the middle amount of standard deviation, or the largest amount of standard deviation? And why? Remember, standard deviation is the variability of the scores. I heard one vote for the smallest. Jaden, what do you think? Do you know what standard deviation is? What is it? It's the variability of the scores. Where do my scores start and begin? Yeah, it goes from 4 to 10. That's pretty clustered as opposed to the other two histograms, right? So this is going to have the smallest standard deviation of the three. Okay, just of those three, it is the smallest standard deviation. So right here, your mode, your median, and your mean are right here at 7. Any questions about the first one? Let's take a look at histogram number 2. Histogram number 2. Okay. It's still symmetric. Okay. Let's try to see if we can figure out the mean, the median, the mode, and standard deviation. All right, what is my mean? Julian, what do you think? What's the mean for histogram number 2? It's the average. It is symmetric, right? No idea. Is it 70? No. What's my mean going to be between? One and 11. Good. That's a good place to start. Yes. Notice 1 and 11 both have the same height, right? So the same number of people scored 1 on the quiz as scored 11. Here, 2 and 10 are the same. 3 and 9. 4 and whatever this is. 8. And 5 and 7. And so 6 is left by itself. If they have the same number on both sides and the same heights, does that help you at all? Yes. Teresa, what about you? What do you think the mean might be? Help your fellow table mate out. The mean, the average for histogram number 2. Yes, you can.
Can it be more than one?
Can we have more than one average? If I were to take all of your scores and find the average? So probably not for mean. How about Jaden? Mr. Crunchy. What's the mean here? Histogram 2. Yoli, can you tell me the mean? Merle, take an educated guess. I heard 5 over here. How many think 5? 5, anyone? 5, 5, 5. Do I hear 6? 6, anyone for 6? 6? Oh, Sylvan in the back. Diana, why 6? It's in the middle. Okay, if it's in the middle, we definitely know it's in the median, right? Mm-hmm. And remember, if it's symmetric, we said that the median and the mean were the same. So that means my mean is also 6. And I also tried to show that by grouping them together. What is my mode? Alex, way in the back. Would it be 6? What does mode mean? Alex, first of all, what does mode mean?
Oh, it's 3 and 9.
Middle.
No. Mode is the one that happens the Most. Mode is the most. Which of these bars are occurring the most or show the most? 3 and 9. So this is not unimodal. This is bimodal. Yes. Bimodal. And what about the standard deviation? How much variability are there in the scores? A lot. Would you say it's medium variability or the greatest variability of these three? I am going to say, I need to keep thinking this. I keep going like this. This one, I am going to say this has the middle. This is the middle amount of standard deviation. Okay? Middle amount of standard deviation. Okay? All right, and let's get to the last one quickly. Histogram number 3. Talk math to me. What's the mean? What's the median? What's the mode? And talk to me about standard deviation. You're confused? Well, let me talk to you then. Histogram number 3. What's my median? What is my middle amount? Zero? Well, if I say 0, 0 is right over here, right? Because these are scores. So I have to say what score is maybe in the middle? 5, 6, 6, 5. What do you think? 6? How many say 6? Oh, that's not many. How many say 5? How many aren't answering? Yeah, it is 6. Even though there is no one that scored a 6, 6 is directly in the middle. So that would be the median, okay? So let's extend this out. Median is 6, so what's my mean? It is also 6 because this is symmetric. It's the same on both sides. Kayla, please put your phone away. Anybody else, please put the phones away. Kayla, please put your phone away. What about the mode? 1 and 11. So again, this is bimodal. Bimodal and standard deviation. This is going to have the largest standard deviation. Okay? Look at all that information we did without actually calculating anything. When they are symmetric, you can find a lot of that. Okay? All right, now let's turn to page. Oh, whoa. Too soon. Let's get ready and turn to page 74. Oh, more histograms. Yes. Oh. More histograms. Can I swap the slide yet? Okay. All right, so, and I have my book up here. I want you to do, notice we have 7 histograms. And these are, as task number 11 says, a college statistics professor gave the same quiz, scored out of 10 total points to his students over the past 7 years. The distribution of the scores are displayed in the histograms labeled I through, or that's 1 through 7 below. That's Roman numerals, in case you didn't know. Lowercase Roman numerals. Okay? So, 7 different years, 7 different distributions of his scores for his 10-point quizzes. Okay? I want you to look at 1 and 2, not the histograms, but the questions at the bottom. Okay? So number 1 first says, which histograms have a mean that is greater than the median? Which of these look to have a mean greater than the median? And then number 2, which of these have a mean that is equal to the median? Now, we kind of just talked about number 2, so I'm hoping everybody can complete number 2. So I'm going to give you about 4 minutes. 4 minutes. I want you to try to answer 1 and 2. You can talk with your neighbors or frenemies next to you. You can do it on your own. Which of these for number 1 has the mean larger than the median, and what has the mean equal to the median? Okay? While you're doing that, I will be here tonight after school. If you need some extra help or want to work on corrections, Cruz. Where's your room? Take it. Brandon. Brandon. Don't. So we are on page 74. Trying to figure this out. Everybody should be able to do number 2. Come on, Miss Ashley. Okay. It's the whole proximity thing. As I come closer, it's like, oh, paper's rattling. Teresa, what are you always working on your computer? Right now? Do you need another book? Do you know what your other book? Yes, please let me know. You know, it's only a mere $1,000.
All right. A mere $1,000.